bold journalism,
But Drew Hernandez is a strong-minded individual.
exposing lawlessness,
Hernandez, who is ideological,
finding the truth,
and use the word Antifa.
This is what they do.
battling
They're
mainstream
liars. The woke mob, all they can do is lie.
These are the front lines.
What's going on, Thought Criminals? Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for being loyal and committed viewers and watching nightly. It's truly an honor to have you guys. I'm super thankful for all the support. Our team here on Frontlines is running a two-part episode of our best shows and moments. The first one is one of our best interviews of Frontlines this year with my great friend, Alex Jones. Enjoy. I wanted to ask you, because you're way up there. Have you ever been approached by these global elites or Hollywood with like, hey, you know what, Alex, just, here's a sum of money. We can, maybe get you a movie deal, just kind of tone it down. Has anything like that ever happened to you in your career and you've turned it down?
The only story I can tell, because I wear a journalist hat, 95% of the time I'm a pundit, give my opinion, but 5% of the time I'm a journalist. So if you meet with people in private, you can't say their names or who they are. But John Harmon, the oldest employee at InfoWars, 18 years, he was the producer 15, 16 years ago in our old studio when Rothkopf, the head of the Kissinger Group, was putting a new book out. I think it was called Superclass, one from memory. And he was on the phone, but Harmon heard the conversations over the hour interview during the 15 minutes of breaks or 12 minutes of breaks. And he said, listen, Alex, you're part of the Superclass. You're going to lead the patriots and the right-wing populist. You're going to be incredibly powerful. There's only 1,000 of us on Earth. We want you to come to New York, meet with Kissinger this weekend. You're going to be part of the superclass. And I said, I don't want to be part of the superclass. I don't want to. He goes, well, you'll influence us being part of it. I said, no, I won't. At the end, he said, I can't believe you're refusing this. I'm not going to do the last segment because you're a fool and hung up on me. So that was 16, 17 years ago. And John Harmon, the producer at the time, was on the line and heard that call. But it's always the same call. You want to be on this crusade that's going to fail and be destitute in the ditch, or do you want to be a star? I've been giving that speech at least 10 times. One time I was up in L.A. in like
Satanic,
a 50-story building.
Literally the devil.
Oh, I was in a 50-story building, and there's this major media executive, and we'd had lunch and met for 4 or 5 hours. He wanted me to sign a contract. And finally, he brings in his wife to bring us coffee. Super gorgeous. I mean, beautiful woman. And he goes, listen, just sign this contract. You can have sex with my wife right now. Dang. And that's just the beginning. And I said, I'm going to go back to my hotel. He said, you're making a big mistake. But he said, you can have sex with my wife. And he goes, by the way, other people don't have sex with my wife. He goes, she wants you right now. You can have sex with my wife right now. She'll go back to your hotel right now. Just sign the contract, Alex. And I said no. I had a CIA former section chief about 9 years ago, before this really cranked up, when I was on the road, wanted to meet with me, and I went and met with him on top of a hill. I'm not going to say where. And he literally got on his knees and said, Obama loves you. We love you. Please just join us. And I guess he was gay. And he started offering, but the point is that these people have joined a cult, man.
Yes.
And they are all in. And I only tell you those stories because you asked, but those are two of the stories. It's happened more than 10 times.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I truly love that man. There is no Frontlines with Drew Hernandez without Alex Jones. Well, now on to some wild clips from the wide open, formerly known southern border. What's going on, guys? Drew Hernandez here at the southern border here in Yuma, Arizona. I am here with Jorge Ventura with the Daily Caller. We are covering for the next 2 days here at the southern border what's continuing to happen. But right now, right behind me, if you guys can see, this is unfinished border wall, obviously. This has been sitting here for a very long time. This is millions of dollars of taxpayer money. All of this border wall right behind me that you guys see is paid for. I mean, this should be up, but obviously we have an administration right now that wants an open border, that has open border policy, and they want to continue this so people could just flood into the United States of America literally by the millions. And a lot of young women bring in like contraceptive pills. I mean, they just call them abortion pills because the girls, they get raped on the way on the southern border. They advise them to take the pills so that they don't have a baby. I mean, but this is what the current administration does incentivize. They encourage these people, these young girls, to do stuff like this. I mean, you see all these pills. You see people putting their lives ultimately at the most risk. And I mean, they're coming from all over the world. I'm on the opposite side of the border right now, the Mexican side. And this is how you walk straight into the United States illegally. There's the same sign that says do not trespass. They're literally walking on it into the USA. There's the massive line, and they're being transported on buses. I'm on the Mexican side of the border right now, and here's another massive group on their way to cross in. Guys, this is huge. I'm here with one of the coyotes right now, actually. He's right here. This is a huge group. They just keep coming. It's a huge problem down there. That's why I say the formerly known southern border. Politicians need to respond. Some are, but it is a huge problem. Now on to some crazy footage from Pride LA. Yeah, you know, because that's just totally normal. Everybody knows that this behavior is entirely normal. That little kids are just supposed to be exposed to this stuff. The little girl looks extremely uneasy, looks very, almost scared. I mean, drag queen, my wife was saying this the other day, she's like, drag queens are scary looking. I mean, they don't look friendly. And then you're watching all of these men walk around in Speedos with their genitals bulging, and the poor little girl is just sitting there like, kind of like, what is going on here? But this is what these people are exposing children to. And it gets worse. It gets way worse. It's a baby, man. It's a baby. Just grown men, half naked, whipping each other in doggy play. With little toddlers just watching. Little kids. Oh, there's the whips. Oh, yes. Hey, what's that, Mommy? Hey, Mommy, what's this? Hey, Mommy, why are they all dressed half naked, Mommy? Hey, Mommy, what's the whip for, Mommy? Hey, Mommy, why are they dressed like that, Mommy? Why don't they have clothes, Mommy? You see what this does? You see what this does to a kid? They hide behind the kids. They hide behind the trans kids, if that's even real, the gay kids, the lesbian kids, you name it. They hide behind these children in order to push their agenda forward, and that's exactly what happened at Pride LA. LA Pride is just straight demonic, literally going after the innocence of children. Everyone should denounce that, but obviously the left, they defend it for obvious reasons. Well, next up are these wonderful communists that showed up to SAS 2022. Take a look. Drew Hernandez, host of Frontlines. We're here outside of the Tampa Convention Center here at SAS 2022. There are patriot protesters out here, and there are also a massive group of counter-protesters. We're going to go engage with them. Guys, it's a real life NPC. Can you say anything else? What was that? What's that?
I'm a trans gay man.
You're a fascist. You're a fascist. You're a fascist. Shutting down journalists.
You say you look dumb as
Why?
Get the out.
Why?
Because get your out. Get the out.
You're the fascist. You're the fascist. You are the fascist. You are the fascist. You're shutting me down. You're the fascist. Fascist. The fascists are here. No, I'm not going anywhere. This is our event.
I don't get it. You need to
Okay.
back up.
So you're going
You
to
need
tell
back
us
up.
to leave?
Well, because we are taking this space, so we need
This
to-
is our
And
event.
I'm talking about, I get it, but...
So
this
you're
is
not going to
safety.
tell me what I can or cannot do on this property?
I'm just letting you know that you're...
Or else what? What are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything. because
Okay,
I-
then get out of the way. What's that? What'd you say? I don't want to have sex with you, you pervert. Hey, I identify as a woman. I identify as a woman. You all need to be quiet right now. That's right. Okay?
That's not how it works, baby.
You all need to be quiet right now. I identify as a woman. Stop talking. Stop talking. Hey, check your white privilege. There's a person of color talking. I am a woman. Stop talking. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, yes. Shut down the people of color. Shut down the people of color, right? Yeah, just shut them up. Shut down the people of color. You people are retarded. You're stupid. Hooray for mental illness! Hooray for mental illness! Hooray for mental illness!
Hold on, there's no noise. There's no noise.
We love mental illness! We love mental illness! We love mental illness! We love to be mentally ill! Woo! There they go! Here come the fascists! Andrew! Oh, you guys like the police now? You like the police now?
This is city property. I can go wherever I want.
What are you shutting down? What are you shutting down? What are you shutting down? You're not shutting anything down.
My body, my choice.
Shut anything down.
Shut it down.
You shut
Shut
nothing
it down.
down.
Shut it
What did you shut down? What did you shut down? You're not going to win. You will lose. Well, if that wasn't a heavy dose of mental illness, I got some more for you. Totally wild. You guys remember our reporting in Nashville at the rally with Matt Walsh to put an end to the mutilation of children and their genitals? Well, if you forgot, here's the reminder. Take a look.
You white cracker! You ugly piece of You look like you got your teeth knocked out, you fascist. Nobody knows who you are and nobody cares, and you will die alone. You will die alone and you will burn in hell.
Ugh.
He's a far-right lunatic propagandist. If you support anything he says, you are indoctrinating everyone you know into being a Nazi. Matt Walsh is a stochastic terrorist.
I've gone through the hormone treatment. I know what it takes. Wow. You know why? Because that's how I am. And I just want to be left, we all just want to be left alone. Yeah, I am. I'm much happier. I'm much happier about having gone through it. And it saves the lives of the kids who actually do go through with the hormone treatment. And you know, they don't actually, what actually happens is they get, what actually ends up happening is when they're that young, usually it'll end up being just hormone blockers, which are completely reversible. Completely reversible if they decide that's not what they want. But the thing is that actually going through puberty is so traumatic for some of these kids. It made me so detached from my body. And I can't undo that. I can't undo that. I can't undo the puberty that my body went through naturally. But you can stop taking the hormone blockers if you want to. It's okay to do that. And these kids that actually
These protests are case study number one, okay, to prove there is a serious mental health issue in this country with this community, and also a serious drug problem. All those people are drugged out, dude. You see all the cotton mouth? See all the disgusting just crap coming out of their mouth, the eyes bulging and the pupils dilating. They're just always like trying to make their point, like totally not yacked out right now. Totally gonna just like smoke some meth, and you gotta believe me because we gotta mutilate the genitals of children. It's like, dude, this is very concerning. Do you guys remember the historic overturning of Roe v. Wade? Well, I was there. We were there. Frontlines was there to document history in real time. And the baby killers lost their minds. Take a look. So this was the decision. The moment the decision came out, these are the pro-life individuals. So when Roe v. Wade was overturned, this was the video. This was the moment it happened. And this was the other side. This were the leftists and the snowflakes that burst into tears. They're like the Wicked Witch of the West. Like the evil people just burst into flames. Ugh. I tell you right now, nobody wants to have sex with these women. Nobody. Nobody wants to get them pregnant. Nobody can have sex with them. They're just outside wanting attention. Guarantee you, maybe a lot of those girls probably have daddy issues. Probably didn't get enough attention when they were little girls. I would be willing to bet that's probably the case with a lot of these incels that you see at these pro-death, okay? I'm not calling them pro-abortion anymore. I am not calling them pro-abortion. I'm not calling them pro-choice. These people are pro-death. It is a death cult. They want to kill and murder babies. We got that moving forward? Okay, moving forward, we are going to classify these people as a death cult. That is what they are. But I guarantee you, these girls probably have tons of daddy issues, did not get enough attention, so they're out in front of the Supreme Court, literally cheering on and crying because they can't kill and murder babies anymore when nobody wants to have sex with them. Oh, that's the real tragedy, isn't? Maybe these people should be sterilized.
Into the streets! 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 Into the streets!
Savannah Hernandez and myself were outside of the Supreme Court, and we captured a man that I believe was demon-possessed. You can hear the voice change. For those of you that haven't been involved in ministry, maybe you have been involved in ministry, if you've had some encounters with some demonic or demon-possessed people, one of the identifying factors that you see, it's not always like the scary, like voice changing and the eyes turning black. Sometimes people are very articulate. People are attracted to them. They're like superstars. It's like moths to a flame. There's different aspects to demonic possession, but yes, some of the scary stuff is actually real. One of the identifying factors that you see in people being demon possessed is you hear like these voice alterations and these voice changes kind of happen out of nowhere, the sporadic behavior where they don't seem to be conscious of what they're doing, but they're still articulating some pretty like serious things and like a voice change. Well, anyways, so Savannah and I were in front of the Supreme Court, and this demon-possessed guy was hearing me talk about the pro-life movement and how it's wrong to murder babies, and during a live interview, and this guy literally comes out of nowhere, and gets in my face, and this is what he said. Take a look.
You will be arrested immediately. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
So the left always attacks free speech.
Calm down, sir. Sir, calm down. Calm down. Let's have a conversation. Calm down.
Let's incite. No, let's not have a conversation.
Calm down,
worthless little sack of.
I guess the pandemic's over.
Here's the demon.
What's wrong, sir? You like killing babies? You love killing babies?
Yeah, I love killing babies.
You love killing babies, huh? Love that, don't you? You love that.
And then he assaulted Savannah Hernandez right there out in broad daylight. Okay, so for people that don't believe that this is about murdering babies, I don't know what else to show you. Okay? I don't know what else to reveal to you on video or audio. These people are outside of the Supreme Court openly admitting that they love effing killing babies. Period. End of debate. Well, thank you guys for watching tonight. Before I let you go, a reminder, America Fest is having a Black Friday deal. $20 for general admission and 50% off VIP. Go to amfest.com for the special deal. Stay tuned for part 2 and have a blessed Thanksgiving.